addiction. It can also be an addiction of some kind that you may have, or it could be your partner or somebody strongly connected to you has some type of addiction. It could indicate that. I feel some of you are going to feel like tormented in some way. It's like a feeling of torment. And some of you, it's torment and anger. Some of you are mad because you feel that your significant other cheated on you, or you maybe you found it out and you know it, or you suspect it. And I also feel that some of you may get this feeling like you want to stand up and do what's right, or you want to stand up and make some kind of declaration about something or say something, and that you don't want to hide in the shadows anymore. That is an underlying feeling here as well. But keep in mind that Venus in retrograde could be tricking you. And I wouldn't make any kind of decisions to do anything bold while it's in retrograde if you can help it, and maybe wait until the end of November or even the end of December to make some kind of, if you're contemplating any big decisions. And also a feeling of some of you Scorpios, I feel like you've gotten treated unfairly or badly, and that you may feel like you have been the scapegoat in some ways. And this could be from a relationship from the past, or it could be a relationship that's happening right now. Because this really feels like, for many of you, it feels like a love situation. That's how it's coming up the strongest to me. And I feel like the catalyst is up. You're the catalyst. It's up to you. You're the one that makes it or breaks it. I don't really feel like your partner or the other person involved is the one that makes it or breaks it, even if their actions you would think would be leading that to make it or break it. It's you that can make or break this situation. So the power actually lies strongly in you, Scorpio, right? Maybe all the time, but definitely right now in this scenario. And the problem is, I feel this Devil card is saying, I'm going to keep you held here in this position. I'm keeping you here until you do something. So again, I go back to what I just said. They just said it in a different way to me, that it's like you're held, and here I am telling you to wait till Venus in retrograde passes. Sorry, I don't want to be adding fuel to that fire, but I do feel you are the one that holds the power in this situation. It's like, I do feel like you are a powder keg ready to blow here. And I say that and then I look at your next card. You have the Tower. So you have the Devil and the Tower. This is, can be a fight, an argument, an end of a relationship. It could be an end of an old paradigm, so a new paradigm can begin. An end of an old rulership, so a new rulership can begin. It could be some kind of enlightenment. You could have a light bulb moment go off in your head, and you're going to be like, I'm awake now. I get it. I see what I needed to see. So we'll see what comes up for you. It could actually be a structure catching on fire. Sometimes that does happen with the Tower. I really hate to say this because I know you guys only want to hear, I know all the people that view these videos only want to hear positive things. And they gravitate towards the readers that are only going to tell them positive things. And I understand why, because you don't want to think anything negative. Same with astrology. You don't want to hear the negative things that could be coming, but it's to prepare you. It's not to try to get you to do it. But I feel that some of you are going to tell somebody off. I feel it's like an outburst that you're going to have where you're going to tell somebody. Now, this could come up and you could restrain yourself from it. You could stop. You could feel the urge to do it and stop yourself. It'll be up to you to decide whether you want to go through with it or not. Yeah, there's like a confrontation here. I hear some of you going, how dare you say that about me? Or how dare you say that to me? Either one or the other. But I get the how dare you coming out from you. I do see you saying, I am not going to be held prisoner in this situation anymore. I'm done with it. Bam. So you're either breaking up from somebody, or if you felt like emotionally trapped even from something that already happened and it's over kind of, but you still feel trapped by it, and then maybe you get some new information or something comes up and happens, and then you go back to whomever that was and you say some things you didn't say before. For some of you, that's indicated. So this could be an explosive thing from somebody that you knew from the past. You might not even be with them anymore. But it can also be, if it's not a love relationship, Scorpio, this could be like you could be totally fed up with a coworker. Your boss could be running you ragged like a fool and not paying you enough money, or taking advantage of you and expecting you to jump through hoops, and you're not getting compensated for it. Or, somebody could have rattled your cage in a friendship situation where they were talking about you behind your back and you found out about it, and then you kind of let it go, but like you heard something else new and you're like, you know what, I'm not going to sit here and listen to this. I'm going to say something, because I really feel like this tower is you getting mad and saying something and letting it out. But I'm saying to you here, I'm not wishing that on you. You do have control and free will. So you could change that, and when you feel like you're ready to do it, you could stop yourself. But I want to say, if these messages here I gave for you in this mid-month update are not making sense to you, Scorpio, please go listen. Also be, if it's not a love relationship, Scorpio, this could be like you could be totally fed up with a coworker. Your boss could be running you ragged like a fool and not paying you enough money, or taking advantage of you and expecting you to jump through hoops, and you're not getting compensated for it. Or, somebody could have rattled your cage in a friendship situation where they were talking about you behind your back and you found out about it, and then you kind of let it go, but like you heard something else new and you're like, you know what, I'm not going to sit here and listen to this. I'm going to say something, because I really feel like this tower is you getting mad and saying something and letting it out. But I'm saying to you here, I'm not wishing that on you. You do have control and free will. So you could change that, and when you feel like you're ready to do it, you could stop yourself. But I want to say, if these messages here I gave for you in this mid-month update are not making sense to you, Scorpio, please go listen to your rising sign or your moon sign if you know it, because your messages may be coming to you there. And make sure you watch the beginning of the month of November, because those readings are 3 times as long and you're going to get more insight. And hopefully this will be passed by the time we get to those messages for November. So, on to the sign of Sagittarius. And the first card you have here, Sagittarius, is the Nine of Pentacles. And this